Now it's in crop mode. And I like this mode because it does bring it a little bit closer. And my windows are not fogging up, which is a good thing. So I think leaving it at 2 setting, 68 degrees is fine, even if it's 60 degrees outside. So it warmed up a little bit. I guess there are certain cold spots that you go down. That's just by moving a city block or something. Some places are just warmer than others. So I like the flaring. It's not too bad. I like the lighting better. So it's a different setting from a program mode that I'm used to on like a Sony or whatever. Oh man. So we're gonna test it on this church LED billboard coming up. It's looking good. I don't see much stuttering or not that much focus breathing. And it's in DX crop mode. Yeah, people are leaving. Well, let's look at this sign, shall we? River City. Looks pretty good. So why do I have the 26 millimeter on here? Well, besides being the pancake lens, and my dashboard doesn't have that much room for a camera. There is no cage or an L bracket on the Z8. You don't need it. I like the way it handles. So it gives me a little bit more room closer to the dash than if I used an L bracket or a cage that will extend it up for about another inch. This is fine for me. I'm just trying. I'm also testing out because you see it has the overheating on the SD card, and I believe it's a 512K card. I think I put it in this one. So it's the ProMaster Rugged. I did order the 256 Delkin. That should be arriving tomorrow. And then the 256 Type B CF Express card, which will come Monday. And I'll put it in this camera. To Roy Bixby, yes, this is a little bit too much for car vlogging. But what I do is I just drive around and see how the camera performs, see if it overheats. It's cool out. I've never seen the overheat warning come on this camera, just the SD card. And I can change that too to the CF Express, but with my experience with Nikon, they overheat, if you leave it on for more than 30 minutes or so. So it does make the camera warmer. and that's what I'm testing out. So on my Z7 II and Z6 II, which I went back to 59 degrees because I was at a low point. It overheats, so I don't record to the CF Express. I just record to the SD card, and it lasts a lot longer. But there is a 30-minute time record limit on those cameras. On the Z30, the Z8, Z9, and the ZF, they don't have those record limits. I'm just going to stay on the access road. So you got to watch out for traffic. You see, the guy didn't even want to stop. You got to watch out for these knuckleheads. So let me know what you think. It looks pretty well clear. There's rooms to go. In fact, I'm going to go here and look at the lighting. See? Just right around, looking at the lighting. How sharp is the picture? There's cabinets to go to. Selma Automotive. There's construction work. There's, oh wow, for cement on these towers. See some framing and columns. So this is going to be interesting. So I got a feeling the road will go above this access road. There's Furniture King, but they closed. You know, they're in a bad spot. I'm looking at these stores on the right. It's a Saturday night, by the way, folks. I still see some cars for Plecker's Wing Bar. Okay, there's Chewy's. So I use a dummy battery to plug it into this car, and then I use it also for my setup. And construction people are working right below me. I see a whole bunch of gravel that they're going to have to remove. A lot of. Wow. Broken cement. They've been working. So it's at 5.6, 1/6 and a half shutter speed, 25/600 ISO. Looks good. And I've been recording for 10 minutes. All on to an SD card, 4K 30. Okay? There we go. Hampton Inns. I don't know if they have a... Yeah, they did. They did have a drive-through here. I'm used to this one right here. So they have factory mattress, Cajun seafood. You know, I'm gonna have to try that. Mr. Krabby's. Man, looks good. So I'm driving in the parking lot. And this is all testing. And then there's a road right behind here, which a lot of people do not know. Which I mess up now and then. Good thing I had my hand on the tripod. Now getting toward the deer. Yeah, it works there. I like that. At the village. Turn left up here shortly. See, there's this big bump for a manhole cover, okay? And there's Chippewa Boulevard. And we might see some deer here. Or some coyotes trying to chase them. This is all a test, just driving here at night. I'll be combining all these videos into one. And you know what? Left, get out of this neighborhood, because there's the water tower. I could have made a right, but I like going this way because they're building some homes to the right. They are building one to the left, but I don't think there's any nails or anything on the road. I don't want to get a flat tire. Pretty lights though. See, there's a deer. I don't know if you caught that. Cemetery to the right, coming up. I like his lights too. I might do something like that. So usually I'm driving this Sunday morning. This is at nighttime. I was thinking of going downtown to try this camera out, but it's like any Nikon camera. It performs pretty well. I'm just shocked at the shutter speed. You know, one click here and there, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm not used to, you know, I'm used to the dials like 1/30th, 1/60th, 1/20. They don't have that on here on the Z8. You need to use that rear dial, and it's like 116.5, 117.1. You know what I'm saying? Wow. How fine-tuned can you get? See, no blinking. Everything is running good. And you can see the fair to the left with all the rides. So that's new. They got both going on at the same time. That's a good thing. Bring more people here to Selma. What they need is kind of like stores and stuff. Okay, so I think that's a ticket. Manual mode for the Z8 at night. During the daytime, you use aperture. You have no control with the shutter speed on video mode. Same thing with program. And it's now get this, folks. It just went up to 64 degrees in my neighborhood. And I got the car at 68. Like I said, you can go a block and the temperature changes drastically. I'll be mowing my grass. I love the neighbor's tree. I love those lights, the white ones. Too bad they didn't match it with the ones around the house. They had a guy doing it. I wasn't too much interested in that, because then I have to take it down. I think he did a good job. So I just want to say thank you for tagging along. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks.